what is up guys? It is Liz and we're back at it again with another video. So for today's video, we will be reviewing the new MSI Pro MP271QP Business Productivity Monitor. For this review, I will be segmenting this video into two parts. For the first part, we will be doing the unboxing part. And for the second part, we will be doing the review, which I will segment into the pros and cons. Now, before I start off this video, I would like to disclaim that I have been using this monitor for about a week during my finals review. Now, I will be giving my thoughts on what it's like using this monitor for educational purposes. So without further ado, let's get started!
So this is what came along with the monitor. It's placed in a box, and when I received it, it was pretty safe and packaged properly. Now let's try to open it up. Here's what's included inside the box. As you guys can see, everything's packaged well and inside plastic. Now let's see what's included. So as you can see, they have the monitor, the cables, they have the adjustable stand, the warranty. They also have different screws for you to mount the monitor. These are the specs of the monitor. It's a 27-inch flat screen, 60Hz refresh rate, 5ms response time, it's an IPS panel, 16:9 aspect ratio, it's anti-glare as well as anti-flicker. It's also compatible with the Kensington lock. It has two speakers, compatible with VESA mounting. You can adjust the tilt, the swivel, as well as the pivot and the height of this monitor. As for the ports of this monitor, we have two HDMI ports. We also have one display port and one headphone out. As for my PC, the good thing about it is that I use a QB5 10M mini PC and it's mountable at the back of this monitor. And just a quick tip, if you're planning to get this monitor, you can have a lot of free stuff. MSI has various promotions like the shout out promotion. All you have to do is send in your testimony into their website and you get to have a free webcam. How amazing is that? They also have another promotion called the Light Up Your Day. All you have to do is buy the select products and you get to have a free light bar. So if you're like me and you like free stuff, you better check out the promotions that MSI have.
First, let's start off with the pros of this monitor. And as I've told you guys before, I have been using this monitor for about a week. And the first thing that I love about this monitor is that you can easily adjust its height. And if you don't know, I have scoliosis, and at the same time, I'm a law student. And as a law student, you study for hours and hours in a day, sometimes up to 12, 14 hours a day. So you need a monitor that you can easily adjust the height, and you can easily adjust the pivot and the tilt as well. And with this monitor, you can easily do that. The second thing that I love about this monitor is that it is good for your eyes. If you don't know, I have really bad eyesight. My grade is about 500, and on top of that, I have astigmatism. And this monitor is anti-glare, anti-flicker, and it also reduces the blue light that emits from the monitor. So it's really good for protecting your eyes. And the third thing that I love about this monitor is that given that it is an IPS monitor, it is very color accurate. So if you're like me, sometimes you use your laptop, you use an HDMI and just plug it in your monitor. You don't have to adjust the color, you don't have to adjust the brightness. You can just plug in your HDMI and plug it in your monitor and you're good to go. So those are the three things that I love about this monitor. Now let's go on to the cons. Now let's go on to the cons of this monitor. And to be honest, I don't really have much to say about the cons of this monitor. But if there's anything else that I would like MSI to improve, is that first, the buttons at the back have no braille indicators. So in order to adjust the settings of your monitor, you have to look at the back and adjust it manually. But the good thing about it is that MSI has a Dragon Center. So instead of having to click the settings or the buttons at the back, you can just adjust it using the app itself. Now, the second thing that I would like MSI to improve are the speakers. If you use the speakers of this monitor, it's not as good as compared to using a laptop or using dedicated speakers. And the third thing that I would like MSI to improve in terms of the quality of this monitor is the refresh rate. If you don't know, the refresh rate of this monitor is around 60 Hz as compared to the other monitors that MSI have. Now, if you want to take breaks in between or you want to play games, this monitor isn't really the best option for you. It's really more tailored educational purposes. But I did try using it for gaming and it does the job. Overall, I love my experience with this monitor and I highly recommend the MSI Pro MP271QP monitor. This is really the best monitor for you if you're trying to use it for online learning or any educational purposes. If you're like me, you're a college student, you're a university student, or you're a law student, and I think this is also good if you're working from home. And that is all for my review today. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and click the subscribe button down below. And if you haven't turned on your notification bell, click the little bell down below. And I'll see you guys next time.